Okay, we are recording. Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Leona and I live in Tasmania, beautiful Tasmania, although tonight it's freezing cold Tasmania. We are here to talk to you about something that we're really excited about. I'm sure that you agree that we live in a world now that's, overfed but undernourished, and disease is on the rise. Anywhere you turn, there's somebody who's not feeling very well. Maybe you're watching this because you're one of those people that maybe is not feeling your best, or you may know somebody that's suffering from a health condition, and it's just on the rise. So we're going to hear from different women in this event, and we'll be sharing something that we found that's really working for us. It's helping us to take back control so that we have more of an influence over how we feel and over the lives of our children, so that we can regain our health back. And our event is actually titled Bring Back the Joy, and we've chosen that because we really truly believe that to feel real true joy is to be healthy, and is to be able to share this gift of health with the people that we love the most, with our friends and our families. And as much as we love the health aspect of this, you'll hear later on tonight, there's also a business side. And we find that that's been a massive blessing to our lives as well, and to the lives of those who we know that do this and share this gift with others. So we really do believe it is a gift to share. It's something that brings us happiness, brings us joy, helps us take control of our family's health and our family's wealth. And so to open up tonight, I'm going to hand it over to Brooke, and she's going to be talking about these amazing products and programs that we have.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Leona. Hi, everyone. My name's Brooke. I came across this incredible program just over 12 months ago. I have been on a long health journey myself. I'll just quickly go over a little bit about my story. For 15 years, I struggled with chronic digestive issues, and there was, lots of different diets that I tried, lots of, cutting out different foods. And I saw specialists like gastroenterologists and naturopaths, and tried Chinese medicine, and like you name it, I pretty much saw everybody. And there was unfortunately just nothing that consistently worked for me. So I came across this program, and I thought, it was just different. It stood out to me. It was different to what I had previously, seen and tried before. And even though I felt that I did eat really well, and I was very conscious of the foods that I ate, it stood out because it was really just getting down to whole foods and delicious and nutritious meals, and boosting up our nutritional intake each and every day, which fruits and vegetables, Mother Nature's goodness, it just makes sense. So yeah, I came across the products and program, and within my body, not everybody goes through this process, but for myself, the first month and a half, I went through a bit of a detoxing process, and that was just my body going through a healing process, I guess, for just so many years of troubles. And I can honestly say that, just over 12 months on now, and it has brought back the joy in my life, and that it means the absolute world to me. And I sit here and I share it with you all passionately, because it really has brought back the joy in my life. I no longer struggle with chronic digestive issues, and I don't have to think each and every day how my struggles were taking over my life pretty much, each and every day, going out and having to think about, what am I going to eat today, or can I do this, or can I do that. It affected my work life and everything. So it really has given me the joy back in my life. So the products and program, let me get onto that. So a beautiful woman named Kira Westwick, she was on MasterChef back in 2014. She was a finalist, and after she finished MasterChef, she created this incredible program, and it's called the Juicy Body Transformation Program. Bit of a mouthful, and this is the program here. We have lots of different delicious recipes, and yeah, there's a cleanse, an optional cleanse that you can do. So we've got a book number 2, and we've also got, she's we've got a Christmas edition, an Easter edition, Mother's Day edition. For the Thermomix lovers, there's a thermo guide, and also an 8-week shred for those that are really looking to increase the intensity and, say, lose weight, or just really wanting to slim down. So they are so within the JBT program, we don't believe in calorie counting, so ditch the scales, and no diets. We don't believe in diets. We just believe in, getting down to eating delicious and nutritious meals. So within the program, there is a cleanse that you can start off with that really can help kickstart your body into that detoxing process. Say there's been years and years of, eating things that haven't been serving your body. Your body might go through a bit of a detox process. So just help strip old habits with new sustainable habits, and long-term sustainable habits with just eating, delicious, as I said, delicious and nutritious meals. So it's not a diet, it is a lifestyle program, and there are incredible recipes. As I said, so we've got, this is the Easter guide here, just to have a little bit of a look. There's no deprivation, we still do eat chocolate and, all sorts of delicious stuff. Hot cross buns, the Easter edition was really, really exciting to come out. So we have, alongside with the program, we have some products, so some nutritional products, Juice Plus products. For those of you who haven't heard of them, they are a fruit, a vegetable, and a berry capsule. So these are them here. Turn that around. So the fruit, the vegetable, and the berry capsule. And basically, with the program and the capsules together, it's just an amazing way to really boost your nutritional intake each and every day. So the products themselves, the capsules themselves, I'll just give you a little look. So these are they come in a little capsule like this. So it is a vegan capsule, and they are bioavailable. So when you take them, it's straight into your bloodstream. So the company itself, so they're the first products that we've got. The company itself has been around for over 25 years, and we have farmers that look after the farming of the products. So from field, so where they're grown to where they're the factory where it's encapsulated, it's about an 8-hour process. So very, very quick. The produce, it's tumbled, it's washed, it's cleaned thoroughly. We've got farmers that are looking after the soil and testing the soil. And the most amazing thing about it is, or the most important thing, is that the fruit and vegetables are picked at their peak of ripeness. So that just means that then the nutritional content is at its peak of ripeness. So a lot of the fruit and the veg that we get from the supermarket, say banana, for instance, it can come, we can get them on the shelf and they're actually green. So they've been picked well before the nutritional content has really given it to the fruit. So we love that it is picked at its peak of ripeness. So yeah, as I said, it's tumbled, it's washed, it's cleaned, and then it's juiced, and the fiber and sugar content is removed, and you're left with a high quality of concentrated nutrients. And then, yeah, it's gone through a process where it's then powdered, but at a very, very low temperature. So the nutrients are kept within the fruit. So with a high temperature, it would be killing off any of the phytochemicals and vitamins and minerals and stuff in the fruit. So we really want to keep it at a low temperature. So they are our capsules. So we've got the fruit, the vegetable, and the berry, and soon coming out in Australia are the Omega blends. So that's just an incredible way and it's plant-based. So it basically skips out the sauce going to the fish and going, sorry, it skips the fish and is going straight to the sauce to get the omegas. And we've got omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So these haven't been released yet in Australia, but look out, they will be coming soon, and they are fantastic. I was lucky to grab them when I was in the States. Our third, so they're our capsules, and then our second products are, we've got some whole food powders. So this is your Dutch chocolate and your French vanilla. These are my absolute favorite. I live by these each and every day. So they are not a meal replacement. We don't say that they're a meal replacement, but they're just great to have. So say in the morning, I love to have mine as a smoothie in the morning or in the afternoon. I tend to have the vanilla in the morning and then the chocolate in the afternoon if I'm craving a bit of a chocolate fix. So in them, yeah, great to mix with fruits, and you can have, you know, a green smoothie and put the vanilla in as well. So in them, we've got ancient grain blends. There's things like sprouts, pea proteins, broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, pumpkin powder, pomegranate powder, spirulina powder, yucca powder, mushroom powder. Like all these beautiful superfood ingredients, you know, who's getting that into their diet each and every day? It's, as I said, it's not a meal replacement, but they are great to have and really convenient to have on the run. Like if you're really busy and, you know, time poor, say in the afternoon, you're picking the kids up from school or whatever, and you haven't had a chance to have an afternoon, you know, tea or anything, just pop it in with some water, coconut water, almond milk, whatever you like, and, you know, give it a shake, and that's your meal, rather than stopping through, you know, McDonald's drive-through or something like that. Like these are giving you, you know, a nutritional meal, and they're great for children as well. The kids love them. The third product that we do have is the Juice Plus company is a company with a really, really big heart, and each of us that are here tonight that are within the company, we all know that, yeah, we're surrounded by a company with a really big heart. And as I said, the third product we have is the children's chewable, so we've got a health study for the children. It's a global health study, and basically I don't have the chews on me. I've got a 2-year-old son, and we've like demolished them before the next lot's come in, but I'll just give you a little look. This is what the packets look like here, and the studies have shown you know, children are having fewer days off school and daycare, taking fewer over-the-counter and prescription medications. My son, my own testimony of my son, he used to be the first to catch colds and flus and whatnot, and just any bug going around at daycare. And then when he started the chewables, he was literally the only one that wasn't having time off daycare anymore. And his immune system now is rock solid, which is incredible to see. And you know, it's sad to see, you know, when you do when I do drop him off at daycare and there are other children there and they're always got snotty noses and they're always really unwell. So I'm just so grateful that I came across this product. And what's amazing about it is, so I take, as I said, we've got the premium capsules, so the 3 together, and you can sponsor a child for free with the premium capsules or just the fruit and vegetable capsules. So there is that option there. So as I said, company with a heart. Some other reports that are coming back from children are they're eating more fruits and vegetables, so their palate now is more craving those sorts of food. And also for us adults as well, we noticed that, I personally noticed that my fruit and veg intake, like I crave those sorts of fruits now. So it's like attract likes. You know, if we're getting those sorts of foods in, that's what our body tends to crave. And if we're having foods, you know, high fats and sugars and salts and stuff, that's what our body tends to crave. So it's wonderful that when we are getting loads and loads of, you know, good food in our diet, that's what our body will crave. So yeah, less visits to the doctors, drinking more water. You tend to want to drink more water as well. So just an overall health change for the children. So they are the products and program. So the capsules here are your micronutrients. So they are your phytochemicals, your vitamins and your minerals. And then the shakes here, the complete whole food powdered shakes, are your fats, your protein and your carbs. So the two of them together work really well together. We like to say it's like oil and water for your car. Having the two of them together just makes your body run really smoothly. So yeah, that's all on sharing the products in the program tonight. As I said, it's been a huge change in my life, in my family's life, and I love to share that with all of you. So I'll hand it over to Andrea, who's going to share her product story, I think, tonight with us. Thanks, Andrea. You have to get yourself off mute.
I just realised. Can you see me now?
Sure can.
Can ya? Oh, okay. Hi, how are you? I'm Andrea, and my story is I've actually been taking the products now for, I think, 10 months now. And before I started taking the products, for about 18, 19 years, I've been suffering with endometriosis and polycystic ovaries. And my periods were very strong, or sometimes, and also very irregular. But for the, prior to my period, so 2 weeks before my period, I'd actually go through a lot of pain. I'd cry a lot from the pain. I'd have to sleep with heat packs and stuff like that. I guess to describe the pain, for me it was as if someone was putting their hand up there and ripping everything out, or tying a rope around my waist and just pulling it really, really hard. That was my pains. But since a month after I started taking the products, the pains stopped, and I didn't realise that I actually got my period until I did. It was actually a surprise. Hold on. And that was actually a shock for me. So I heard a lot of people say that things happen to them. They notice the differences between a week or two. Mine took a month, but it was the best surprise ever, because for 10 months now, my periods have been coming regularly and I have no pains at all. So that's huge for me, for endometriosis sufferers. Also, I was very lethargic, and I'd have to take a lot of breaks at school, at work, and pretend that I needed to go to the toilet, but really I went to nap for a while. But within the 2 weeks of taking the products, once again, I had a huge boost of energy, and I also sleep right throughout the night. So yeah, it's helped me a lot in that sense. And also, our family was a huge food junk addict. So we would actually buy takeaway at least 4 times a week. And that's gross. That's disgusting. Now that I think about it, it was just the easier way to just buy food, because I was so tired to cook. But now all the food that we eat is all healthy stuff, all whole food, no processed things. We hardly have takeaway, maybe once every month. And that's about it. So I'm really excited about that, about being able to be on the products, and this is what I love about them. I'm now going to pass the time over to my husband, so just wait a minute.
The
Just say your name.
Hi.
You might have to go down a bit.
Hi, I'm Dean. What am I talking about? So Andrea asked me to talk about just me taking the shakes, and I just wanted to talk about how it's sort of changed my taste, you could say. I actually tried some sort of other diet sort of shake today and couldn't believe how much it didn't taste nice compared to the Juice Plus shakes. And since I've started taking the shakes and trying to take the tablets and everything, my desire for junk food's actually gone. Well, my mind still tells me that I need to eat it, but every time I try and eat it, it doesn't taste the same. My body's actually saying I need something healthy. And it's an amazing, because I've never experienced that before in my life. And actually I was quite skeptical at first that that would happen. Andrew kept saying, oh, you won't want junk food anymore. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I tried it and it's actually working. It's working really well. And so I just have to be more diligent, and I know it's going to help me.
Thanks, baby. All right. Isn't he cute? Okay. We'll now pass the time over to Sasha.
Hi, I'm Sasha. You're both too cute, Andrea and Dean. All right, I will just start with just talking a bit about my story. I found the product. Sorry, you'll probably hear a dog at the bottom. That's my 3-year-old. They're drawing up my feet at the moment. But I found Juice Plus about 18 months ago, and my biggest hope was that I would actually get some energy at least out of it, because my kids don't like to sleep, and they still don't. So, which is great. And I got the energy. It's great. I don't need nana naps. Even though I get up at about 3:30 a lot most days. But the biggest thing I found for myself, which I was completely skeptical about, because I'm thinking, how can fruits and vegetables in a capsule help with my other things? It's cleared up my adult acne, which I had on my back and my chest and my face. And anybody, just hold on, darling. Great picture. Which has healed up now. Most people, anybody that meets me now just can't believe that I didn't have acne. I have psoriasis under my fingernails. Never had a manicure in my life because of it, even for my wedding day. But now I would never paint my nails, but now my nails will actually grow in a normal shape instead of some weird wrinkled disgustingness and look like they're about to fall off. I actually paint my nails quite happily and am quite happy to show them off, which is a massive bonus for any woman. I actually had a doctor just told me to suck it up and deal with it, which is not what you want to hear. And what else have we had? My girl's eczema has cleared up, and also my own. I had this weird eczema dermatitis patch on my hip for years, for when my youngest was born, and it just wouldn't go away no matter what I put on it. And once I started taking Juice Plus, it just went. I mean, the patch was like this big, but frick, it was itchy all the time, just itchy. It didn't matter what I did with it. It was so itchy. And it just went away within a couple of weeks, and it was great. And yeah, and you know, kids not getting eczema. It helped with Peter's cradle cap. She had cradle cap right up until she was about 18 months. And also the bonus with it, you know, with the kids getting the chews and that, Sophie hardly ever gets sick, and if she does, it's probably for 24 hours max. I don't think she's ever been sicker longer for 24 hours. I mean, she might be tired, like any virus that you have, everybody gets tired from that, but you know, no vomiting, ongoing, anything like that. And Peter, my youngest, who is like any 3-year-old, doesn't like to eat, drives me up the wall. Doesn't matter what I cook. I give her capsules every night with her milk, and I know that she's still getting a nutrient. She doesn't lose weight. She hardly ever gets sick. The same thing. She probably actually gets sick less than her older sister that actually eats really well, because she's always getting the capsules, and they both do love the complete powders with the smoothies, which is absolutely brilliant, because prior to that, neither of them would actually drink smoothies. They just love the taste of it. So, you know, I'm absolutely thrilled as a mum with what it's actually done for our family. We're going to actually change it up gears now, which for something that I know a lot of people can you just be quiet just for a minute, please? Just a lot of people are like, oh, with the whole business side of it is what we're going to start talking about. I'm sorry, but my kids destroyed my whiteboard. But I do have a book here that should be good enough. Now, a lot of people think, oh, what have I been roped into? You've got me on this weird cult thing, which a lot of people tend to think is like a pyramid scheme. Just going to double check and make sure that we can see that. Yep. So a lot of people tend to think, well, you know what we're talking about, especially in the business sense, that it's a pyramid scheme. So we're going to talk about that to, you know, get the big elephant in the room. Now, when I was younger, excuse me, I worked at a couple of places, Telstra and KFC, the biggest schemes in the world. And my thing, because you never move anywhere. And that's awesome. Anyway, so we'll talk about Telstra because it's one of the hardest places in the world to actually move up anywhere. So I worked in a call centre, so right at the bottom. And then we had the CEO, old Ziggy, who was from another country. Yeah, KFC is awesome. Anyway. Thank you. Working with kids, hey, who'd do it? Anyway, so I was in a call centre and I did it. Pay was great, you know. It was fine. I didn't want to stay on the phones for all of my life. But to even just get to be a team leader was freaking hard. Like, you had to jump through so many hoops. And then to get to be a manager of the centre was a whole nother level. And then you've got area managers and state managers and so on. So to even get up to here to a CEO, I don't know who you'd have to kill and do live for, but it would be really hard. Whereas when we talk about the company with a heart, like with what we're doing, I like to think of it as completely different. Nowhere near even being a pyramid. Because when we start off, every single person, it does not matter whether you are a CEO of another company, a doctor, somebody that works in a call centre, a stay-at-home mum. Petey's got the blue. We all start in exactly the same thing. Doesn't matter who you know, what you know, we all start at the bottom. And then as we move up here, which is, you know, right, our pinnacle, just hold on for 2 seconds, our pinnacle position, every single person has exactly the same opportunity to move their way up. It doesn't matter who you know, where you started, we all have the same way, so there's just unlimited potential to be able to move our way up. And that's one of the best things about our doing network marketing. It's not just one person can get to the top, every single person if you choose to. And then that talks on, like, just to the next one of how you sort of go about doing that. A lot of people freak out and think, oh my God, I don't know anybody. Because I was like that. Being a stay-at-home mum, I was a bit of a recluse, lost a lot of friends sort of thing, because most of my friends didn't have kids at the time. So basically when I started out, it was just little old me. But then it so happened that I actually connected with Brooke, who's actually on the call tonight. Brooke and I actually never even knew each other, but thanks to Facebook, we managed to connect. Still to this day, we don't actually know how we connected. That's how random Facebook can be. But then, you know, and then I connected with another awesome mama in the UK. We can actually connected through another group and just started chatting and we become friends. And it worked that way. And then eventually my best friend decided she actually wanted to join. And then Brooke started actually getting more and more people onto hers. And so did my friend in the UK. and then I got, you know, some more, and they started actually getting some more on. So as you can see, for every single person that you put on, they actually start getting on. And when, with all the people that they get on, in the end, the only real person that I actually ended up knowing was my best friend, Kat. But through Brooke, you know, she started adding on lots of people that I've never even met before, wouldn't even have known if it wasn't for her. So you don't actually have to know anybody to even begin this business. You can meet anyone, you can do this business any old how. So yeah, I hope that helped everybody understand a little bit and debuff a couple of myths about how our business works. All right, thanks, Leona.
Thanks, Sasha. Yeah. And thanks, everybody. Thank you, girls. It's so cool. You know, whenever I do one of these, I get to hear stories I haven't heard before. And each one of them is so powerful because each of us, you know, has, well, for me, I don't know if this is the same as everybody else, but often, you know, you have something, whether it's fatigue or pain, and you just think that that's your life, you know. You just sort of put up with it. It becomes the norm. And for me, I was diagnosed with autoimmune condition when I was 15. And so for me, the chronic fatigue that was associated with that and the pain that I had every day was just sort of part of my life. And, you know, every now and then I'd have somebody say, you know, maybe you could do this and cure yourself and do, you know, whatever. And there was sometimes some sort of, you know, quick fixes mentioned to me, miracle drugs and cures. But I just honestly felt that was just my lot in life. Like everybody has something, that was just my thing. And it got to a head about a year ago, maybe 18 months ago, when I was just struggling, you know, a lot. And I've got 6 children at home, and I was struggling to stay awake through the day. I would try and read to them, and I'd be drifting off. I was also taking pain meds just to get out of bed in the morning. My hips, you know, stiffen up at night, and I couldn't really walk properly, so I'd have to stay in a hot shower and take my anti-inflammatories. And then at night I couldn't sleep without them. We love to hike as a family, but I couldn't hike anymore because I just got too sore. Sometimes I could do the walk, but then I'd have repercussions for days later, and I couldn't, you know, walk around the house. Certain jobs I couldn't do. I couldn't vacuum. I couldn't do the dishes. I was just really sore. And the thing was, I knew that if I could probably lose a few kilos, then I'd feel better, you know, because my joints were inflamed. So I wanted to lose weight. But because I felt so bad and I couldn't move, that was really hard. That was a struggle for me. Anyway, then my friend was doing one of these events, and she had just started her business, and she wanted me to jump online to see what she was up to. And to be honest, I wasn't interested, like, at all. I thought it's another one of these funny sounding things. And I saw the capsules that Brooke showed before, and I thought they looked like medication. And I thought, nah, I'm done with medication. I didn't want anything to do with it. But because she asked me to come and support her, I jumped on. Anyway, I got curious because it was just fruits and vegetables. And I understood the power of fruits and veggies. And I found that when I was at my worst, that I would juice and I would not eat for days and just have, you know, organic raw juices. And that's how I got through my bad periods. And I thought, you know, maybe this could be the same effect or have the same effect on me as juicing without all the mess and without all the cost too, because juicing, you know, 4 or 5 juices a day of really high quality fruits and vegetables is really expensive. And with 6 kids, it's messy and it's time consuming. So I told my husband I was going to give it a go, and I didn't expect a lot, but boy, am I glad that I tried it. So I've been taking the product for about 10 months, same as Andrea, and I'm probably about 9 months now, medication free for my fibromyalgia. I don't need it to go to bed. I don't need it to wake up. I don't need it ongoing. It's not gone completely, but sometimes I don't even notice it. So it's been amazing. My energy levels are great. I don't need as much sleep. I never feel tired during the day with the children. We hike all the time. I don't have repercussions, no pain afterwards. I carry the baby on my back and I hike. So it's been really profound, a massive change for me, really, really positive. And the other thing that's really cool is my friend told me when I signed up that I could have one of the kids sponsored for free. I had no idea what she was talking about, but I thought I'd choose my son that has, you know, the most allergies, Benny. He's 13. So he has what they call the atopic triad with the asthma, hay fever, and eczema. And he's experienced similar results to me in the way that he doesn't need his medication anymore. So he used to have an asthma puffer at night and sleep with it. He had anti-inflammatories every day. His hay fever was really bad. And he used to use cortisone creams on his skin for his eczema. So he doesn't do any of that, like nothing. So it's been awesome. It's been amazing. He went into the beach this last summer for the first time. The salt was on his legs and didn't sting in his arms. I haven't had to get the blood stains out of the sheets because he used to scratch at night. So it's been awesome. So once I felt that difference, I just wanted to tell the whole world. And I became really passionate about sharing it with friends because I thought this is just such a simple thing to do. All I did was one thing. I didn't change anything else. I didn't actually change my diet. I didn't all of a sudden start exercising or drinking more water or anything like that. All I did was start to take the capsules. And I felt, you know, so much better. And I knew that I had friends and family that weren't feeling well. And once I started to understand the power of, you know, good whole foods in the body, what it can do, I really wanted to share it with more people. So I joined the business. And so that's what I'm just going to finish off talking about tonight, just in a couple of minutes, is the business opportunity that goes along with this. And, you know, as much as we feel it's such a gift to share this product with our friends and family, it's also just, you know, just as much a gift to share the business side of it. Because, you know, being a big family and me not being able to work, my husband's a teacher. He teaches relief on call. And so, you know, we've always sort of been in survival mode for saying, yep, hang on, lost my earpiece. For many years, we've just sort of been surviving, you know, which is fine. And there's been, you know, we have dreams. We've always had dreams. And sometimes the kids will say, Mum, you know, could we do this? Could we fly to this country or, you know, go visit this island or whatever? And I'd be like, yeah, one day. It was always a one day type of thing. I never wanted to crush their dreams, but I always knew in reality that to get a big family overseas is a massive cost. And we homeschool as well. So there's ongoing costs as well. You know, my son loves to build and he always wants tools and wood, and they all love music. And so, you know, there's just costs involved with having children. And, you know, we make sacrifices, you know, which is fine. But once we started doing this business, I said to my husband, I'm starting to see that things are possible now. You know, some of these things that we've always dreamt about, what if we could actually do them? And so I'm really excited about that. And I've mentioned this a couple of times before, but because of my condition, I've been on disability pension for quite a few years because I can't, you know, hold a job. I tried for years full time and then part time, and I just had to leave because of my health. And what I make in the business now is replacing that. So I think it's next month I'm going to be able to cancel that for the first time in so many years. I'm just so excited about that. To me, it's a big deal to be able to make enough to cover that, to come off that Centrelink payment. And then ultimately we'd like to come off everything and just be not reliant on the government at all and be free for my husband to be home, spend time with the children. One of our dreams is to foster more children. So I'd love him to be home to help me do that. We'd love to travel and show the kids Tonga, my husband's Tongan, and be able to show them, you know, their culture and where they come from, their heritage. And we have all these plans now. They used to be dreams that were, you know, far from the distance, and now they're actually plans. And, you know, I'm making new friends, all these beautiful women who are on this call tonight. We've been to LA, some of us together, and the Gold Coast. I would never have gone to America before this. So being in this business not only allows us the opportunity to share this product with so many people. That was the first reason I joined, was because I found I could get my products cheaper and I wanted my whole family to be on them. So what I make in the business supports my husband, my children, help support my parents, my husband's parents, my sister as a Christmas present. I just wanted everybody to be on it. It was so important to me that they felt better. And that was the start for me. And now it's just become so much more. And so now, you know, I like to share it with everybody. And we all do. We're on this call because we love to do this. This is what we do. So being in the business means that we use the product and we talk about the product and we recommend it to the people that we love and care about. So if you're watching this, you're one of those people that somebody loves and cares about, and you've been sent this link. So I invite you, if you know, it does spark curiosity in you, if you'd like to know more, that you contact the person who sent you this video and ask them for more information. And I just want to put it out there that, you know, what if it is amazing for you too, just like it has been for us? What if it can help you? What if just making one simple change can help you to look and feel better, and can also help the people around you? So thanks, guys, for jumping on. I'll say goodbye. All the best.